Chelsea Manning, the transgender former army private who was convicted of passing sensitive government document to WikiLeaks is seeking to run for the U.S. Senate in Maryland. According to federal election filing, Manning would be challenging Democrat Benjamin Gordon, who is in his second term in the Senate and is up for election in November. Gordon is Maryland senior senator and is considered an overwhelming favorite to win a third term. Gordon spokeswoman and the Democratic Party of Maryland declined to comment on Manning filing. Manning also would have to fight with the Maryland State Board of Election to get her name on the ballot. Manning declined to speak about her filing or to say why she might be running one rig at her home in Bethesda on Saturday. She said she might release a statement in the coming day. Our only statement on the record is no statement, Manning said. Manning, 30, who was formerly known as Bradley Manning, was convicted in 2013 of the largest leak of classified documents in U.S. history and was sentenced to 35 years in prison. Last year, as President Barack Obama was nearing the end of his term in office, he commuted Manning sentence to term served, and she was released from a military prison in Kansas. The news of Manning filing caught Maryland political class by surprise Saturday afternoon. It was first reported in a tweet by the conservative media outlet Red Maryland. Gordon, the ranking Democrat on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, has an extensive fundraising base in Maryland and is not considered particularly vulnerable to a challenge from any known figure within the state. However, a candidate with national name recognition, such as Manning, who come in from the outside, could tap a network of donors interested in elevating a progressive agenda. Gordon spokeswoman and the Democratic Party of Maryland declined to comment on Manning filing. Manning moved to Maryland after her release from prison. Since then, she has written for The Guardian and Medium on issues of transparency, free speech and civil liberty, transgender rights and computer security. According to her website, Manning's statement of candidacy was filed with the Federal Election Commission on Thursday. She is running as a Democrat and refers to Maryland as her home state on her website. The Democratic primary is scheduled for the end of June. Manning's first column for The Guardian said Obama's election in 2008 was a political awakening for her. Manning wrote Obama left behind hint of a progressive legacy, but very few permanent accomplishments. This vulnerable legacy should remind us that what we really need is a strong and unapologetic progressive to lead us. Manning wrote what we need as well is a relentless grassroots movement to hold that leadership accountable. Evan Greer, campaign director of the non-profit organization Fight for the Future and a close supporter of Manning while she was in prison, said the news is exciting. Chelsea Manning has fought for freedom and sacrificed for it in ways that few others have. Greer wrote in an email, the world is a better place with her as a free woman, and this latest news makes it clear she is only beginning to make her mark on it. Todd Eberly, a political science professor, St. Mary's College, said Donald Trump unexpected try to chief executive open the door for political neophytes such as Manning. My initial thought quite literally was Donald Trump is president. Oprah Winfrey is the leading contender for Democrat in 2020. Why the hell not Chelsea Manning in the U.S. Senate has signed in today's polarized landscape? Manning could expand her following simply with a virulent anti-Trump message. We live in a world now where the old rule of politics don't seem to matter anymore. Eberly said, we don't care about experience and qualification. We seem to care about how a candidate makes us feel. Judging from her past statement, Manning brand could be one of unapologetic progressivism, no compromise, take no prisoner, he said. Manning enlisted in the military in 2000. 107 and was deployed to Iraq 2 years later as an intelligence analyst according to her website. In 2010, Manning was arrested after she provided a job of nearly 750,000 documents to WikiLeaks that included documents about the war effort in Iraq and Afghanistan, State Department cable, and information about prisoners in Guantanamo Bay. Manning high profile leaked through media coverage around the world. U.S. officials said the material played the life of U.S. soldiers and Afghan informants at risk, but Manning said she had a duty to inform the public about how the U.S. was conducting its work. 3 years later, Manning was convicted of multiple counts, including violating the Espionage Act, and received a lengthy sentence while serving time at Fort Leavenworth. Manning attempted suicide and went on a hunger strike before the Army approved her for gender reassignment surgery. Her case remains politically divisive. She has been lauded as a hero by some on the left, but also decried as a traitor by many, including President Trump. Manning was born in Oklahoma City in 1987 and lived in the United Kingdom for 4 years before eventually deciding to enlist in the Army. Manning felony convictions do not appear to bar her from running for Senate. The Constitution simply requires senators to be 30 years of age, citizen of the United States, and resident of the state in which they are seeking office. The Washington Post Catherine Shaver contributed to this report.